The H&M Rabanne collection is launching in stores next week, Thursday the 9th of November. And originally, guys, I wasn't really too interested in this collaboration, if I'm honest. Outside of the chainmail dress, I can't really think of anything else that I'd like to own from Paco Rabanne, now known as Rabanne. I was gonna kind of just see what they had and then decide on site if I wanted to buy anything. But since the original announcement of the collection in October, they've since released some pictures and some prices for all of the items that they have. This collection includes 35 women's wear pieces, a few men's pieces and some homeware. So I wanted to share with you my thoughts around what you should pick up, some of the pricing and how to get your hands on everything. So first we'll go through some of the pieces that are on offer in women's wear. The women's wear starts with a silver colorway, which I think of all of the colorways that they have, this is one of the most Rabanne-ish, Paco Rabanne-ish. I can't let go of the Paco. And so it starts with this fringed metal headpiece, which I know is probably not going to be everybody's thing, but I actually quite like this headpiece. It is quite a statement piece. It would have been perfect for a night at Renaissance, but since that's all over now, I definitely think it is a piece that would make a statement if you like head coverings. I quite like head coverings, I figured out. I think that this would be really, really cute for a nice occasion, maybe a party. We do have the Christmas party season coming up, so if you've got anywhere super cute to go, I think that this would be a nice way to make a statement. It does retail for $169.99, which I think is actually quite alright, guys. I have had a look at the pricing for everything, and I actually think although it is maybe a bit expensive in comparison to high street, in comparison to the pricing of usual Paco Rabanne items, I think that they have done quite a good job at making it quite accessible. It's kind of giving a timeless vibe for me as well. I think that any time in your life that you'd wear this headpiece, you'd definitely be given a Paco Rabanne vibe, which I think is quite nice. So next they've got these two, I would say it's more like a set fringe metal mesh top and the skirt, which I actually quite like, and together I think it looks really cute. The metal detail is really, really Paco Rabanne-ish, and silver is definitely on trend. Silver, especially for the party season, you're always going to pull out a piece of silver, so I think you can't really go wrong with this piece. And the top is £229.99, which again I think is quite reasonable. The top I think is actually quite versatile as well, because you can put on a pair of jeans or a pair of trousers with the top, and I think it will look really cute too. And then the skirt, I would say if I have to pick between the two, I'd be more inclined to go for the top just because it's more versatile, but the skirt I think is also cute and I think reasonably priced as well. They do also have these kind of midi length dresses, which I can't say I love the length of. I feel like the length is not really for me just because of the shape of the dress. I do quite like a mid-axi length dress, but with this A-line shape, I feel like I would have preferred it if it was either shorter or not as A-lined. But I really do like all of the detailing along the bottom, all the disc detailing. I think it is very, very cute. From the back, absolutely is a yes. And I think for the price, this dress is actually pretty good because it is the same price as the skirt. This dress is okay. I really don't like the length, but everything else about it I think is cute. They also have this Rabanne H&M metal mesh dress, which I don't like. It's $549.99. And yeah, it's a no for me. It's cute, but I don't really think that it's my vibe, so it's a no for me. I think that this dress does kind of say Rabanne because of all the embellishment and everything, but I don't enjoy the shape, so it's a no. This bag I also think is very cute. Just generally, I think they've done quite a good job with accessories and bags with this collab. If I were considering picking up something outside of some of the more stapley women's wear pieces, then I definitely recommend picking up an accessory. So the bag's cute, but I'm not a fan of this size of bag. I think it would be cute for like maybe dinner, and you'd probably be able to pick put your phone in there, all right? But I do think that there are some other bags that I think are cuter. So I'd probably pass on this bag. So next they have a pair of trousers. And although I am looking for a pair of silver trousers, these are a no. I'm not sure why are they a no. They're a no because of the fit. It's not a bad fit, but I think I would have preferred maybe a more tapered leg, maybe. I do like that they're high-waisted. They're $89.99. Actually, quite a reasonable price, I think, for these trousers. I think if you try them on and you like them, get them, because I think that price is actually really, really good. Is it shimmer? Yeah, I don't think I enjoyed the shimmer either, but I do think the price is really good. Next, they have the shoes. We're going to pass on the shoes. We're going to pass on the shoes. And they have a fringed mesh triangle scarf, which I guess I'd describe more as a bib, but this isn't something that I would pick up. But I did have a look through the Rabanne website, and I'll put up a comparison for you guys. They have what looks like this exact skirt for about 6 times as much. So if you were maybe looking at the scarf full price, this is a good opportunity to pick the scarf up for 6 times less. This disc embellished shoulder bag I think will be very popular. I actually really like this bag. It's £189.99. I like this bag because it is very Paco Rabanne-ish, and because it's a bag and it's on the shoulder, it is really, really versatile. So you can wear it to anywhere, dinner, bar, club, if you club, date. I think that there are just loads of places that I could see wearing this bag, and you do get a close-up of the shoes. I don't know, these shoes are terrible. I really don't like the shoes. But the bag is cute. And I think if you are considering an accessory, this should definitely be in your top 3, because I think it's very, very cute. Then they have some fur, which I wasn't really expecting the fur, but I think the fur is okay. The fuzzy scarf, I guess it depends on where you live. I do have a similar scarf, so I do actually quite like fuzzy scarves. And from the pictures, it looks like the fur actually looks quite nice, especially around the front. It looks quite nice, so I think that this is a yes for me. If you are considering this scarf, I think it is actually quite cute, and I think the price is alright. I think the price is reasonable. The coat, initially when I saw the coat, I thought, oh, the coat's cute, but as I look through the pictures a bit more, I don't like the fur. In the headshot, the fur looks really, really nice, but in some of the others, not so much. So I definitely think this coat is worth having a look at in store. It's £279.99, which I think is a pretty good deal for a coat. I'm hoping to be able to get into the store. I'm hoping. And if I am, this is the piece that I'm going to be making a beeline for to try on, just to see what it's like in real life. Because sometimes, especially with fur, it's really hard to figure out what it's actually going to be like. So it's something you definitely have to feel. So then they've got some gold pieces, and to be honest with you, I think I prefer the silver over the gold. They have this sequin top, which I can't say I love. I don't love. The price is reasonable, I think, but I don't think I love the type of gold. I think it's got quite a yellow undertone that I wouldn't say is my favourite, although I do prefer this length of skirt. So it's got the same disc detailing as the dress that we saw earlier, but it is a maxi, which I think I prefer, and it's £189.99. I think that is a reasonable price as well. The only thing with the skirt is that I probably wouldn't pair it with the top, but I'd have to give some additional thought to what kind of top to put with it, since it is maxi. But I do prefer this skirt length. And then the buckle detail waist chain belt, it's alright. £119.99. I don't think I'd purchase it for that much, but it's okay. The fringe mesh bag, again, this one's £229.99, and this one I think is actually quite cute. I don't know if we all have this kind of you know, glittery, fringy, Christmassy. It just speaks Christmas to me. Bag that you pull out of the wardrobe every single party season. If you are that kind of person, then I think that this bag would be a good choice. In a way, I think a lot of the accessory pieces are really, really timeless. You're always going to need like a gold party bag. I don't like the pull slides. And the scarf is cute, although practically I'm not really sure what the use is. So, I mean, I guess it's for styling, but it's not really a style. Yeah, the scarf's a no for me too. So next we move on to what I think will sell out immediately, which is the sequin disc mini dress. And I will put up a picture of a similar dress that Rabanne have available at the moment, and you can see that it's about 10 times as much. So I definitely think if you are looking for the Paco Rabanne aesthetic from a dress, then this is a dress that you're going to want, and definitely I think the price is reasonable. I really expected this dress to be priced more similarly to the dress that I said that I didn't like earlier. I thought that this dress would retail for between maybe £500 and £700, maybe even £800. So I was really surprised to see that it was only £279.99. This dress I'm going to try and get. If I can get into the store, I'm going to try and get it. And it is definitely a Paco Rabanne staple. Probably like everybody else who will be shopping this collaboration, I'll definitely be trying to get that dress. The top, I think, is also cute. It might be a close second to sell out, although I definitely don't think it's as versatile as a dress, which sounds strange because I know that you can put tops with other things, right? But yeah, I don't love it as much, and I kind of wish that it had a similar neckline as a dress. But it is cute, and I think the price is reasonable. So if you're able to get your hands on it, I think it's definitely worth it. The beaded necklace is cute. It's cute, and I think the price is okay. I don't know, because it's such a staple necklace, I'm not really sure if it's something that I will pick up, although it looks cute. I probably wouldn't match it with leopard print, but I think with maybe even on top of a white shirt or something like that to make it kind of be the feature, I think it would look really nice. So I think it's okay. It's definitely better than the earrings. The earrings are a hard no for me, so probably, yeah, the earrings are a no. But the necklace, between the two, I'd pick up. I really, really like this headpiece. Again, I just need to find the right party to attend and I'd wear this. The headpiece is very, very cute. I think, again, it's definitely going to be a piece where it's either a you thing or a not you thing. But if it is a you thing, I definitely think it will be super cute. I really, really like the headdress actually. And I think mixed with the dress is really, really nice. And the bag, I also think is cute, but I do prefer the all silver bag. I just think it would be easier to style than this one. I think as part of the collection, it makes sense. So maybe if you were to buy the dress and you wanted to wear the bag with it, that makes sense. But I think the bag by itself, I'm not really sure that I'd have tons of ways of wearing it. I also don't love these earrings. No, the bracelet is okay too. I think overall, especially these earrings and this bracelet, I think if you weren't looking to spend like tons of money on this collection, then there might be affordable entry level price things that you can pick up that are really cute. I'd probably go for the bracelet, I think. The boots I don't love. The jacket I don't love. I'd probably pass on those things. They're just not really my vibe. I also don't really love all of this kind of embroidered items that they have. I don't I don't love. They're not really my style. Although this white shirt, I think I really do enjoy. I do enjoy the sleeves, and I do kind of understand what they're trying to do with it. Kind of gives like, you know, old European-y style. Of all the embroidered items, the shirt is probably the one that I'd lean towards the most. The chiffon dress, no. The tights, these tights do also come in red, and it might just be the photography. I think these tights are also something that's worth having a look at in store, because if the embellishments are really quite nice, then I think these tights might be a yes, especially for the festive party season. But In pictures, they're a no for me. I don't necessarily love any of the jersey pieces. They've also kind of trickled in some athletic items, which I wasn't really expecting, and I think I'd probably pass on. They do have this lace trimmed slip dress in a leopard print, which would also be an extremely hard no for me. Although I think if you're interested in picking it up, I think the price is reasonable. The next two pieces are this 70s-ish set, which I actually really like. I think it looks super cute together. If I were to pick this up, I definitely would pick up the top and the bottoms together. I think it kind of gives vacation to me. It doesn't necessarily give holiday party to me, but wherever you want to wear it, I think it's cute. I definitely think it's cute together, and the pricing is reasonable. I unfortunately don't love any of the leopard print pieces, unfortunately. Yeah. No, especially not with those earrings. I think the top, the leopard print Rabanne top might sell pretty well because it's got Rabanne on it. So maybe it might sell well. If I were to pick up anything that was leopard printy, I'd probably pick up the bikini set. The scarf is a no. The floral cutout dress is no. The coat actually was a really nice surprise for me. Actually, I really like this coat. I think it is quite timeless. Although it's got the military style on it, I quite like that it's a navy colour. I really like the fur detail. The fur actually looks very healthy. The fur looks very, very nice on this coat in the close-ups. So this is definitely a coat that I would also check out. I really like this also Rabanne detail that they've got at the back of the neck. Very, very nice. I really like that. And some of the detailing on the coat, on the buttons, I think is really nice. And at $329.99, I think it's a steal. Definitely a coat that I would consider picking up. I really like it fur framed around the face. I think that looks really, really nice. So this one I think is a yes. The poplin top, the floral poplin top is a no. The disc crop top and skirt I think will sell very well. I think it's a really nice colour. I don't have tons of purple in my wardrobe, but I think this looks really, really nice together. It kind of gives birthday to me. Maybe the colour is not so much as timeless, as in it might be slightly seasonal, but for an evening I think it would be fine, and it's definitely Paco Rabanne-ish, and I think it will sell very well. Next, they've got a sequin top, which is a no for me. They've got the disc embellished bag again, but this time they've got it in a green, which I think is actually quite nice. But again, I would probably lean towards picking up silver. And they've got the sequin trousers again in purple, which would be a no, and a jersey top, which would be a no. And lastly, they've got these mohair blend pieces, which I think are cute. They're cute, but they're cute and reasonably priced, but they're not really talking to me. Men's, I'll be quick with, because I don't really think that there's much in there that I would pick up. I do quite like this chainmail top, this embellished chainmail top. I think it would look quite cute on top of a formal shirt. And the vest top, I would say is a maybe, just because it's very Paco Rabanne-ish, and I'm sure they've got a version on the site. And then again, they've got this fringed mesh triangle scarf, which is another scarf that I've seen full price into the thousands, I'm sure. If you are looking for a scarf, do check out the men's one too. I think I might actually prefer the men's one. The only thing that really caught my eye is this satin detailed tuxedo jumpsuit. With these collabs, I do tend to kind of lean towards tailoring. So when I saw this, I thought, this is actually quite cute. I'd probably lose the belt. I'm not sure I'd put that belt with it, but I do like the Rabanne detailing on the back, and it does seem to fit the model really well. So it's definitely a piece that I think I would try out in store, try it on. I would even consider it for me, I would, but I'm not really sure about the fit. with all of this hips. If you are looking at menswear, then I definitely think it's something to consider. So next we've got homeware, and the homeware edition I'm actually really quite impressed with the homeware. I think they know what they're doing because the Christmas season is coming. A lot of these homeware pieces are perfect gifts. I really like this sequin disc table lamp. I think it's actually quite a fun way to have a bit of Paco Rabanne in your house, and they've got a picture with it with the light on inside, and I think it looks really nice. I think the vibe that it would give a room would be quite nice as well, depending on what kind of bulb you put in there. So I think that this would probably sell quite well. It is $199.99, which initially I thought maybe it could be a bit cheaper, but with it being so Paco Rabanne, I think that it makes sense that it's that price. And then they've got playing cards and dice, which I think are priced extremely well and would be really, really good gifts for Christmas. Maybe stocking stuffers or small gifts for your loved ones. They've got a cup and a bottle, which I wouldn't be interested in either of those, but I do really enjoy these vases. I think that they're really nice. It's a shame that they haven't pictured them with any flowers or anything inside of them so that you can get an idea of size. If you are doing any kind of home styling or anything like that at the moment, I think they'd be a really nice addition. The sequin disc curtain, I think will sell quite well. I think it's really, really cute. It's a shame that they haven't shown more of the homeware in the home. I think that would have really helped just to get an idea of size and how things would look. In an apartment, I think that this shower curtain would look really nice. Everything else from the homeware section, I could take or leave. So next we'll go on to how to get your hands on everything. So this collection will be going live on Thursday, the 9th of November. I don't think that they are going to have the really in-demand pieces available online. If there are pieces you think will be very popular, my advice would be to try and go in store. Now, if you are based in the UK, the only store that will have the clothes available will be the Regent Street store. I'm going to imagine that it is going to be madness at that store in the morning. So the advice would be to get there early. I'm still going back and forth about if I'm gonna go. They will also be doing the colour system, which is a system that they also used for the H&M Mugler launch, where essentially you get a wristband that has a colour and has a time slot on it. So it might be red and it might say 11 to 12:30, and that allows you entry into the store and you get to shop between those times. After that time's up, you've got to go. Shopping will be restricted. With the H&M Mugler collection, they did come out with additional stock at some points, so they didn't have everything out at once and then the early birds got everything. They kind of drip fed things out. Aside from trying to get in as early as possible, I would also recommend loitering. So if you have a time slot and you feel as though you've had a look at everything, there's nothing else you want, I would recommend like maybe taking another walk around the store and coming back, because in between that time they might bring out some more. Also, the Westfield Shepherd's Bush H&M will have homeware, so if you are considering picking up homeware pieces, then I would recommend going there. I'd only imagine that it would be a bit easier to shop there too. I think the lines will be a bit shorter there. For the US, there are 8 stores that will have this collection. There are some restrictions on shopping though, both in store and online. You are restricted to 1 piece from each section, which I can only imagine means 1 piece from each colorway. There are also restrictions on returns. I was actually quite impressed with this collaboration. There are definitely pieces in the homeware section and some of the more metallic disc pieces that I will be trying to get my hands on. So let me know down in the comments if you're interested in this collaboration. What is your plan to get your hands on the pieces that you are interested in? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.